Feels like I've been fighting dinos for ages. Here's the update. Welcome to the latest video of the Red Sea Max Nano Peninsula. So it's the 100 litre and it is coming up to 23 months old. So I haven't done an update for a little while, as the last time I left it was fighting dinos. Now, the dinos I think is pretty much gone, but the tank is looking pretty crap. So why? So what, if I have a look, I've got quite a lot of algae on the sand bed there. And you can see it showing up as brown, it is brown algae. But the good news is, you might just be able to see there, the algae there is turning grey, which means it's dying off. And the tank is looking pretty better. The corals that are in here are looking pretty good. And I'll come back to the algae and the dinos and what I'm dosing in a moment. But I've got there a rock nem there. And I've still got 2 normal nems. So that one's there, which is really inconvenient. So it's in between the corals, so that could at any time kill anything. So that is a red goniopora, it's actually looking really good. And the corals that I have got in here are pretty good. I just haven't got that many. Got here a chalice that got stung by the nem, so I've had to move it. So it was there. Got up one morning and the nem had moved from top of the tank to there overnight and stung the chalice. So I've moved it out of the way. So unless it starts to go across the sunny D's and onto there, it should be pretty safe there. I had to move the gold torch to there. So again, it's moved and I've put an alveopora there. So that coral's gone in the last 2 weeks. It's the first coral I've added for a few months. And at the top there, I've got another nem. So the corals are looking far, far better than they were before. I've added some cleanup crew for the first time for a little while. So I've got some serif snails there and I've got some, I think it's trocker snails. The tank is on the up. You wouldn't think so because it's looking better. So what's my regime and what have I been doing to actually try and counter the dinos? So I've been dosing silicates for quite a while and this is what I've been dosing. But I bought it online because I can't get it in an LFS. And I'm dosing 9 drops of this. The recommended is 1 pipette of that. And the reason why I'm doing 9 is, I've explained before, but to try and outcompete the dinos, you need to put other algae or something that's going to outcompete it. So if you dose the silicates, you end up with a bloom of either algae or diatoms. I've had some diatoms and I've still got some diatoms in the tank. But the algae, so, is out competing it. And what I found under the microscope was the amount of dinos under the microscope was hardly any, and they wasn't moving, whereas before they was really, really active. So that's a real positive sign that they're not moving and there's very few of them. I made a decision to stop worrying about dinos and just crack on. What I've actually done is I've been doing water changes. So the water's a little bit cloudy at the moment. So I'm doing 1 10 litre change a week. And when I do that, I'm using a toothbrush on the rocks and I'm siphoning the sand. And then from a Monday to Friday, I'm doing a 2 litre per day, just quick in and out. 2 litres out, 2 litres in, and I'm not cleaning the rocks or anything. The reason behind that is I can do that water change in about 2 minutes. So as I'm doing 2 litres every day for 5 days, that keeps the stability, and hopefully that'll bring the nutrients down. So I started dosing 3 different things. So the Zeovit start. So this is really to reduce phosphate and also nitrate. I found it's reduced the phosphate more than it has the nitrate. So I've been dosing that and I've done it at a reduced dose because I only got a 100 litre tank, which is fine. And somewhere it says what it is, yes, it should be 5 drops per day per 100 litres or 1 drop per 20. So I've done it to 4 because I haven't got many corals and I don't want to take it down too quickly. And then if I look at this is Zeo food. So it enhances cleaning effects of bacteria, promotes biology. And with this, you dose this for 1 week, 6 drops a day. I've been dosing 5 drops a day. And then for the other 3 weeks, you dose 3 times a week for 2 drops per 100. So that's on a cycle. And then I've used it for Zeobac. And this is basically to help microorganisms, solutions and help a well-balanced an efficient tank. Now, what you don't know with Zeovit is all the detail behind it, but it's highly recommended. You've been going for years and years and years, and there is a forum for it. It's really popular in Germany. It's a German company, very small company, but I've had success with Zeovit in the past. Almost forgot, there's two other things I dose on a regular basis. One is Reef Phyto. Hello Ruby, you come to be part of the video? Okay. And I found this really helps. I started dosing it across all 3 tanks, but I dose about 5 millilitres of this per day or every other day, just to add some life into the tank, and I'm sure that helps. And then I've got Miracle Mud here, so I put a bit of pea size. I can't tell you what brand, because I got this from Jay's Real Reef UK. I think you can get Aquaforest as well, so once this goes I'll probably get Aquaforest, and I put this in every 7 to 10 days, and Jay swears by it. I've got to say I think it's helping, so there's quite a lot going into the tank. So it's been a bit of a slog, but I think I'm beginning to win the battle, albeit the tank doesn't look particularly good. But as the Alveopora is doing well, I think what I'll be doing next is maybe adding a couple more chalice and some other corals to a tank. So certainly maintenance has helped, cleaning the glass on a daily basis. Yes, I've got some bubble algae. Yes, I've got algae generally on here, but the fact it's beginning to die out. I think this is another 3 months ahead of it to clear up all the algae and everything else, because I'm not going to use anything that's going to kill off the algae, because all that will happen is it will be replaced by something else, because as well as killing off the algae, you end up killing off the bacteria. So it is a slow process. The tank's not as good as I'd like it, coming up to 2 years, but it's the first time I've had a problem with a tank that's sustained. If you look at my last video of the Red Sea Reef for 170 floating aquascape, that's on point and looks really, really good. I do need to add some more sand. I still don't think there's enough biological surface area, but I'm going to clear up the algae first, and then I'm going to gradually put some sand in, probably on a daily basis, a small cup a day. That might trigger some diatoms, but I'm really good with that. In terms of the fish, clownfish are doing really, really well. Had those since they're, from day one, but when I start putting fish in. And I've got a purple dotty back around here somewhere that is hiding. They'll probably come out when it's time to feed. I've got the Tunzi pump that I added for extra flow about 3 months ago, and then the Nero 3 is on there, and that's doing a good job. And the skimmer is actually doing a good job. I've just emptied the cup, but whilst it's a little bit noisy, actually it's doing the job. I think once I have got rid of everything, I'll stop the Zeovit, which is always a risk on that, and just rely purely on water changes. I'll probably do 20 litres, which is 20% per week, and I think that should be sufficient, and I won't need to dose any elements until such time this is full up. But it's not going to be SPS, it's going to be LPS, a lot of flowing corals, so probably going to add some more Goniopora from another tank, maybe some Alveopora. Probably not going to add any more nems, but I'll keep the nems because I do like them. And maybe a couple of torches as well. So hopefully we're going to have a lot of flow, get some more rock nems. Now there is a rock nem missing, and the reason why that's missing is it decided when I was away for a couple of days, I came back and it was hanging out the Tunzi pump. So it moved all the way down here to all the way up there. I tried to save it, but it was too late. And I took it out because I didn't want it to die and release any toxins into the rest of the tank, which I know nems can do. Not too sure if rock nems can do, but certainly nems can do. So there we have it. Quick update. Got to go the rough with the smooth. I like to document and journal exactly what's going on with the tank. And you know, it's not an Instagram tank, that's for sure. It is rough and ready at the moment. The good news is fish are healthy. The good news are the corals that I've got in here are healthy, which is a plus. It just looks like crap. But what more can you say? So if you like the video, not too sure why you would with a tank that's looking this rough, but like the video, then thumbs up and maybe subscribe. And you never know, over the next 2, 3, 4 months, you might see this tank transform and going from an ugly duckling into a swan. But for now, thanks for watching.